Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Outside Jones. A deep three. They get it back. Pass to Kispert. Another shot. Hardy grabs the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Washington. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Jones, still without a bucket. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And he drives in. This shot by Hardy, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Back to Washington. Here's the three. Lively. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Washington with possession. 6-point lead.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. It's intercepted. Washington inside. Walker for three. Jones grabs the board.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Jones. Here's the pick. Here's Avdia. Kispert on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's Walker on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Here's Hardy. Driving in. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here. And the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Fires in the triple.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Pass to Bagley. The three is up. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Butler. Doncic outside. Doncic down the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Vucevic gets the bucket.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Outside Milton. Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Butler. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Sims. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Got to keep up with the foot speed of Marvin Bagley as a big in transition.
To the paint. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Jones. Still no points. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Butler. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Wizards with a lead. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best. And you just got to find some space. Kuzma with a nice cut, and then not holding back.
Here's Hardy. Rebounded by Kuzma.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Avdia, good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Lively. Ooh, good D by Bagley. And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. 6-point game. Back to Avdia. It's rebounded by Dallas. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Hardy. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Lively. He's covered by Bagley. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Nice to see Butler drain the three ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Outside Bagley. Kuzma, right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
When he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
From about 19, here's Jones. Jacks up a 3. It's Kuzma with the miss. And it's the Mavericks ball, trailing by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Walker for 3. Rebound Washington. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:44 left in the half. Going inside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. Here's Branham. Now here's Vucevic. Over Kuzma. And that one hits the back iron. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Tipped. Now Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Avdia. Shakes him. Rebounded by Prosper. Pretty even game going on here in D.C. To the middle. Here's Walker. Good work defensively by Robinson. Kuzma for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
So it's Washington now. Pass to Kuzma. 20 feet out. Mavericks with a rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Exum. Outside Walker. 1 second left. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Kemba's quickness coming into play that time. So hard to stay in front of.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Wizards out in front, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Branham. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And Washington with possession. The lead is 2. Back to Avdia. Launches a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Doncic up top. Shoots over Davis. They get it again. Doncic on the wing. For the tie. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
That one drops. He ties it up.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Kuzma. Screen by Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And Dallas with possession. Doncic outside. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Wizards.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Avdia can't get it to go.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth and Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Tries to break his ice. Kicks it to Doncic for the lead. The Luka 3. Money.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Jones with the ball. He's scoreless. Pass to Kuzma. Right at the free throw line. And again, Washington, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Washington making some changes.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Butler. Doncic right side. Back to Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
No good on the second free throw. Washington trailing. Down low.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time score, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Mavericks.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kispert. From behind the arc. Lively grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Bagley. Rebounded by Butler.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's blocked. And they're able to recover. And here's Kispert from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Jones. No points so far. Throws it up high. There's the steal. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another difference maker that we can point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
The third quarter, 2 minutes.
That's good for Milton.
First personal foul.
Milton hits them both. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Exum. Back to Walker. Fires the three. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And the Wizards on the break. He goes up. Sims can't get it to go. Here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Washington with the ball. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
1:27 left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Lively. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, I know the book reads on Devontae Graham that he's a shoot-first guard, but he does have some nice passing skills.
Poole from long range. Hits the three-pointer. Poole's got his first 3 points of the game.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Washington left side. Launches it. The rebound by Sims. The Wizards with a lead. And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Grant. It's stolen by Poole. And the Wizards on the break. Kept alive.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Graham misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Mavericks with the rebound. Inside. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Poole outside with the drive. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Kispert's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Hardy.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The 3 from Washington. Baldwin with a rebound. So it's Washington now. Kuzma for 3. It's hauled in by Exum.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot is up. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Kuzma, that's good.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
And Allie, thanks. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
And the shot's good. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Branham. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Doncic.
And wow, since the break, he has struggled to get going.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Substitution for your Wizards. Davis.
And Washington has possession. Kuzma outside. To the inside. Outside Jones. On target from range. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Butler. They set the screen. Pass to Prosper. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
That's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
The teardrop. Outside Robinson. Now here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Baldwin's shot is off. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Look at Butler finish the break.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
To the paint. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Doncic, no good. Pass to Robinson. There's the screen by Kuzma. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Avdia. Offensive rebound. Back to Kuzma. Davis from long range. The shot won't fall.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's Doncic. And that one's long.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Davis goes in. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, do you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Outside Butler. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Butler on the wing. Down low. Here's Prosper. And he dunks it down.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Screen by Robinson. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob. That gives him a double-double.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mitchell Robinson.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just relentless Jimmy Butler.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks.
Like I really hit the lottery. The Mega Millions, everything she got is in the name. Gabriella Wilson, baby, doing better than her counterparts. Thought she from St. Louis, I ain't have to teach her how. Where I'm at, she don't me neither. I ain't had a girl like this before. What do I feed her? Loyalty, vacations. Tell him that's my girl and just ignore the temptations. 5-star suite and it came with a butler. She don't ask for, but she keep begging me. Ooh, this my favorite part. I got that on like, and I'm the only one that knows exactly what the combinations are.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. The NBA regular season is nearing its end, and the